high call series.
Good morning. So in the previous episodes, we have discussed the second chapter addition. So in that chapter, we have discussed the addition of three-digit numbers. Addition of three-digit numbers with grouping and with addition of three-digit numbers without regrouping, and some additional facts also we have learned in that chapter. And also we have practiced some word problems on addition in the previous chapter. So now in today's episode we are going to discuss the third chapter, that is subtraction. So in this chapter we are going to learn how to subtract four-digit numbers with regrouping and subtraction of four-digit numbers without regrouping, that means without carrying, and also some subtractional facts, and we will practice some word problems on the subtraction. Ready, steady. So in this ready, steady part, we will practice some subtraction of three-digit numbers. The subtraction of three-digit numbers we have already learnt in your second class. So let us remember once how to subtract the three-digit numbers, that is without regrouping and with regrouping. So let us remember or let us recall how to subtract the three-digit numbers which you have already learned in your second class. So let us recall once. So what is the first problem is subtract without regrouping. So the first problem is without regrouping. So in this problem they have given two numbers. The first number is 425. Second number is 314. So now start subtraction from ones place. So this is ones place, tens place, hundreds place. So start subtraction from the ones place. So we have to start always from ones place while doing addition or subtraction. So addition or subtraction, so any subtraction or addition should be started from ones place, that is from right side. Now start subtraction from the ones place. So what are the digits present in the ones place? 5 and 4. So now subtract 4 from 5. So how can we subtract? So we can subtract this on our fingers. You have already learned in second class how to do subtraction on our fingers. So it is convenient and it is easy if we done our subtraction with our fingers. So now subtract 4 from the 5. So how can we subtract? So here the first number is 5 and the second number is 4. So open 5 fingers of your hand. So we have to always open the fingers equal to the first number in the subtraction. So we have to open the fingers equal to the first number in the subtraction. Here the first subtraction is, so the first number is 5. So open 5 fingers of your hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the 5 fingers. So what is the second number here? 4. So close 4 fingers of you among these 5 numbers. So close 4 fingers in these 5 fingers. So I am closing 4 fingers. So see the children, 1, 2, 3, 4. So children, how many fingers are left here? So 1 finger is left here. So the answer is 1. So write 1 under ones place. So ones place is completed. Now go to tens place. So here also, what is the first number here? 2. So open 2 fingers of your hand. It is 1, 2. And what is the second number here? 1. So close 1 finger of your hand. So I am closing 1 finger. Now how many fingers are left here? So 1 finger is left here. So write 1. So if we subtract 1 from the given number, we can get its before number. You have already learnt in the second class in subtractional facts. So in subtraction fact, so if 1 is subtracted from any number, we will get its before number. So here we have subtracted 1 from the number 2. So what is the before number for 2? So that is 1. So the answer is 1. So next, go to hundreds place. So what is the first number here? 4. So open 4 fingers of your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, what is the second number under hundreds place? 3. So close 3 fingers in these 4 fingers. So children, I am closing 3 fingers. So see children, 1, 2, 3. So children, how many fingers are left here? So 1 finger is left here. So answer is 1. So write 1 under 100 space. So the answer is 111. So this is the difference. So this is also called a difference. So this is the subtraction of 3-digit numbers without regrouping. That means without carrying. So now let us remember how to do subtraction with carrying. That means with regrouping. So see the second problem here. Here also two numbers are given. The first number is 332 and the second number is 107. So here the both numbers are 3-digit numbers. So this is ones place, tens place, hundreds place. Now start subtraction from the ones place. So what are the digits present under ones place? 2 and 7 are present under ones place. So now subtract 7 from 2. So subtract 7 from 2. So is it possible to subtract 7 from 2? No. Why? Here 2 is the smaller number, 7 is the bigger number. So we cannot subtract bigger number from the smaller number. So that's why what we can do here, how can we subtract here? So if subtraction is not possible, then we have to get borrow from its next place. That means from its previous place. So what is its previous place? Tens place. So get borrow from the tens place. So what is the digit present in the tens place here? So 3 is present in the tens place. That means 3 tens are present here. So now get borrow 1 tens among 3 tens. So get borrow 1 ten from 3 tens. If you get to borrow 1 ten from 3 tens, then there will be how many tens? 2 tens will be there. And carry this 1 ten to the ones place. So if you carry 1 ten to the ones place, that 1 ten becomes how many ones? So 1 ten is equal to 10 ones. So this 1 ten becomes 10 ones. So already there are 2 ones. So if we carry these 10 ones, so then it becomes how many ones here? So 12 ones. So just add 10 or just write 1 before the number present on the ones place. So children, do you understand here how to carry? So if you carry 1 ten to the ones place, it will become 10 ones. Already there are 2 ones. So 10 ones, 2 ones, total 12 ones. So that's why there are 12 ones. Now do the subtraction. Now the subtraction will be possible because 12 is the greater number, 7 is the smaller number. We can subtract 7 from 12. So how can we subtract 7 from 12? So we can do this subtraction with our fingers. So open 12 fingers of our hand. But we have only 10 fingers to our hands. So we can do this subtraction just by drawing lines. So draw 12 lines in your rough one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So just to draw 12 lines. So among the 12 lines, strike off 7 lines. So here the second number is 7. So strike off 7 lines among 12 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So children, so count the remaining lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many lines are there? So 5 lines will be there. So write 5 under ones place. So in this way, if we cannot do subtraction on our fingers, so we can also do the subtraction just by drawing lines and strike off them. So next, go to tens place. So what are the digits present under tens place? 2 and 0. So subtract 0 from 2. So do you remember the subtraction facts? Children, so what are the subtraction facts? So in the subtraction facts, if we subtract 0 from 2, that means if we subtract 0 from any number, again we will get the same number. So if we subtract 0 from 2, again we will get 2. So this is the subtraction facts. So the answer is 2. Next, go to hundreds place. So what are the digits present under hundreds place? 3 and 1 are present under hundreds place. Now subtract 1 from 3. So what is the first number here? 3. So open 3 fingers of your hand. 1, 2, 3. So what is the second digit under hundreds place? 1. So close one finger among these 3 fingers. So children, see, I am closing one finger. So how many fingers are left here? So 1, 2. The answer is 2. Write on 2 under hundreds place. So the answer is 225. So this is the difference. So this is the subtraction. So this is an example for regrouping of tens. Because we are getting borrow from tens place. That's why this is called regrouping of tens. So in the same way, we can practice one problem on regrouping of hundreds and tens. That means how to get borrow from the hundreds place and the tens place. Okay, children? See next third one. So this is the subtraction. That is the third type of subtraction you have learned in the second class. So that is regrouping of hundreds and tens. Subtraction by regrouping of hundreds and tens. So regrouping of hundreds and tens means we can get borrow from hundreds place and also from tens place. And the fourth type of subtraction is numbers with zeros. So how to do subtraction with zeros? So if a number has zeros, how can we do subtraction with the zeros? So these are the 4 types of subtraction. So 2 types of subtraction we have learned in the previous one. Now these are the another 2 types of subtraction. So see the problem, 583, 395. So the 2 numbers are 3-digit numbers. So now we have to do subtraction. So this is ones place and this is tens place and hundreds place. So start subtraction from ones place. So what are the digits present in the ones place? 3 and 5 are present under ones place. So now subtract 5 from 3. So can we subtract 5 from 3? No, because the 3 is the smaller number, 5 is the smaller, the greater number. We cannot subtract a greater number from the smaller number. So now the subtraction is not possible here because 3 is smaller number, 5 is greater number. We cannot subtract 5 from 3. Now what we have to do? How can we subtract here? So if the subtraction is not possible, we have to get borrow from its previous place. That means its next place. So what is its next place? Tens place. So get borrow from the tens place. So what is the digit present in the tens place? 8. So get borrow from 8. So how many tens are there? 8 tens are there. So how many tens? 8 tens are there. So get borrow 1 10 from 8 tens. So if you get borrow 1 10 from 8 tens, how many tens will be there? 7 tens will be there. So write 7 here. Strike off 8 and write 7 because 1 10 is we are getting borrow and carry that 1 10 to ones place. So if you carry 1 10 to the ones place, that 1 10 becomes 10 ones. So already there are 3 ones and that 10 ones total becomes 13 ones. So strike off this 3 and write 13 here. So now subtraction is possible because 13 is the greater number, 5 is the smaller number. We can subtract 5 from 13. So what is the first number here? 13. So open 13 fingers of your hand. But we have only 10 fingers. So we cannot do the subtraction on our fingers. So in such cases, we have to draw simply lines in your rougher, in your notebook. So just to draw 13 lines in the rougher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. So what is the second number here? 5. So strike off 5 lines among 13 lines. So strike off 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now count the remaining lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So children, how many lines are there? So 8 lines will be left there. So write 8 under ones place. So next go to tens place. So what are the digits present in the tens place? 7 and 9. So subtract 9 from the 7. So can we subtract 9 from 7? No, it is not possible because 7 is the smaller number, 9 is greater number. We cannot subtract greater number from the smaller number. So that is, we cannot subtract 9 from the 7. So again, what we have to do? So if the subtraction is not possible, again we have to get borrow from its previous place. That is its next place. So what is its next place? Hundreds place. So what is the digits present in the hundreds place? 5. So get to borrow from the hundreds place. So how many hundreds are there? 5 hundreds are there. So get to borrow 100 from 5 hundreds. So if you get to borrow 100 from 5 hundreds, how many hundreds will be left there? So 4 hundreds will be left there. So write 4. So if you carry 100 to the tens place, how many tens becomes? So if you carry 100 to the tens place, 100 becomes 10 tens. So that 100 becomes 10 ones. So already there are 7 tens. This 10 tens and 7 tens becomes 17 tens. So write 17 here. So just simply draw 1 before it. So total becomes 17 ones. So children, do you understand it? So if you carry 100 to the tens place, it becomes 10 tens. Already there are 7 tens. So total becomes 17 tens. So now the subtraction is possible because 17 is the greater number, 9 is the smaller number. We can subtract 9 from the 17. So what is the first number here? 17. So open 17 fingers of our hand. But we have only 10 fingers. We cannot do this subtraction on our fingers. So in such cases, we have to draw 17 lines. So just draw 17 lines in your rough work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So what is the second number here? 9. So strike off 9 lines among 17 lines. So strike off 9 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So children, count the remaining lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So children, how many lines are there? 8 lines are left there. So write 8 under tens place. So the tens place is completed. Now go to hundreds place. So what are the digits present under hundreds place? 4 and 3 are present under hundreds place. So what is the first number? 4. So open 4 fingers of your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what is the second number under hundreds place? 3. So close the 3 fingers among these 4 fingers. So children, see, I am closing 3 fingers. 1, 2, 3. So how many fingers are left there? So there are 1 finger is left. So write 1 under hundreds place. So the answer is 188. Next, see the fourth type of subtraction, that is subtraction of numbers with zeros. So how can we subtract if the number has zeros? So see the example, the first number is 900 and the second number is 865. So now we have to subtract these two numbers. So let us start from ones place. So here this is the ones place. So what are the digits present under ones place? 0 and 5. So now subtract 5 from 0. So is it possible? So can we subtract 5 from 0? No, because 0 is the smaller number, 5 is the greater number. We cannot subtract greater number from the smaller number. So then what we have to do? So we have to get borrow from its previous place. That is from its next place. So what is its next place? 10. So what is the digit present under tens place? 0. So that means there are no tens. 0 means there are no tens. That means we cannot get borrow from the tens place because there are no tens, 0 tens. Then go to next place. So if you cannot get borrow from its previous place, then go to next place. So what is the next place to tens place? Hundreds place. So what is the digit present here? 9. That means 900s are there. So that means there are 900s. So get borrow 100 from 900s. So get borrow 100 from 900s. So if you get to borrow 100 from the 900s, how many hundreds will be there? There will be 800s. So write 8 under hundreds place. And now carry 100 to the tens place. If you carry 100 to the tens place, then it will become 10 tens. So if you carry 100 to the tens place, it will become 10 tens. So 0 becomes 10. So now carry, so there are 10 tens. Now again get to borrow from the tens place. Because there are zeros in the ones place, we cannot subtract 5 from 0. So now get to borrow from the tens place. That is, there are 10 tens. Now get to borrow 1 10 from the tens place. If we get to borrow 1 10 from the tens place, there will be 9 tens. So if we carry 1 10 to the ones place, it will become 10 ones. So there will be 10 ones. So write 10 under ones place. So children, now the subtraction is possible. So do the subtraction. So what is the first number here? 10. What is the second number? 5. So subtract 5 from 10. So open 10 fingers of your hand. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are the 10 fingers. So what is the second number under ones place? 5. So close 5 fingers among these 10 fingers. So I am closing 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So children, how many fingers are left there? So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 fingers are left there. So write 5 under ones place. So next go to tens place. So what are the digits present under tens place? 9 and 6. So open 9 fingers of your hand. So open 9 fingers of your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the 9 fingers. So what is the second number? 6. So close 6 fingers among these 9 fingers. So children, see, I am closing 6 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So children, so how many fingers are left there? 1, 2, 3. So 3 fingers are left there. So write 3 under tens place. So now go to hundreds place. So what are the digits present under hundreds place? 8 and 8. So subtract 8 from 8. So do you remember the subtraction facts we have learned in the second class? So what is the subtraction fact? If any number is subtracted from itself, the answer becomes 0. Here 8 is subtracting from 8. Then the answer will become 0. So write 8. So if you take away 8 objects from the 8, how many objects will be there? Nothing, 0. So that's why if you subtract any number from itself, that means if you subtract any number from the same number, the answer becomes 0. So write 0 under hundreds place. So the answer is 35. So children, so these are the 4 types of subtractions you have already learnt in the second class. Now we will practice the subtraction of 4-digit numbers. Up to now we have discussed the part ready and steady. In that part we have practiced some subtraction of 3-digit numbers without regrouping, and regrouping of tens, and regrouping of tens and hundreds, and subtraction with zeros. The next topic in this chapter is properties of subtraction, and it is also called as subtractional facts. You have already learned in the second class. So let us recall once again what are the properties of subtraction. So let us see the first property of the subtraction. So if any number is subtracted from itself, the answer becomes 0. So if any number is subtracted from itself, so any number subtracted from itself, if any number is subtracted from itself, then the answer becomes 0. The difference becomes 0. So the difference is 0. So this is the first subtractional fact. This is the first property of the subtraction. So if any number So if any number is subtracted from itself, the difference is 0. That means the answer becomes 0. So see some examples for this property. Our example 475 minus 475. So here we are subtracting 475 from 475. That is, a number is subtracting from the same number. Then answer becomes 0. Again 300 minus 300. That is, the two numbers are same. The difference between the two numbers is 0. So that answer is 0. So if any number is subtracted from its same number, the answer becomes 0. Again 0 minus 0. So again it becomes 0. So children, so this is the first property of the subtraction. That means the difference between the same numbers is 0. If you take the same numbers and if you do subtraction, then answer becomes 0. Next, what is the second property? So what is the second property of the subtraction? So this is already you have learned in the second class. So if 0 is subtracted from a number, so if 0 is subtracted from any number, if 0 is subtracted from any number, then we will get same number. If any number, the difference becomes same number. So the difference will be same number. So children, this is the second property of the subtraction. So if 0 is subtracted from any number, then the difference will be same number. So if 0 is subtracted from any number, we will get the same number as the answer. See this example. For example, 117 minus 0. That is, 0 is subtracting from 117. So again you will get 117. Again you will get the same number. That means 0 means nothing, and subtraction with 0 means there is no subtraction. So 0 means nothing. So if you subtract 0 from any number, again you will get the same number. In the same way, 350 minus 0. That is, 0 is subtracting from 350. If you subtract 0 from 350, again you will get 350. So in the same way, so 200 minus 0. So if you subtract 0 from 200, again you will get the same number, that is 200. So these are the two properties of subtraction. So the first one is, if any number subtracted from the same number, the answer will be 0. And the second property is, if 0 is subtracted from the given number, again we will get the same number. So these are the two properties. So now we will practice some problems on these properties of subtraction in the exercise part. Exercise 3.1. So let us practice some subtractions which are based on the properties of subtraction. So what are the properties of subtraction? So if any number is subtracted from itself, we will get 0. And if we subtract 0 from any number, we will get the same number. So by using these properties, now we will solve these subtractions. So see the first subtraction, 400 minus 404. 404 minus 404. That means we are subtracting a number from the same number. So if we subtract the same number from the same, the answer is 0. The answer is 0. So according to subtractional facts, the difference between same numbers is 0. Again see the second problem. So here also 600 minus 600. That means we have to subtract 600 from 600. So according to the properties of subtraction, if a number is subtracted from itself, the answer is 0. That means the difference between two same numbers becomes 0. The answer is 0. Next, see the third subtraction, 700 minus 0 is equal to dash. That means we have to subtract 0 from 700. So according to properties of subtraction, if 0 is subtracted from any number, again we will get the same number, because subtraction with 0 has no meaning. That means subtraction with 0 means nothing. We have to subtract. So if we subtract 0 from any number, we will get again the same number. So 700 minus 0, again we will get 700. Now children, see the fourth problem. 900 minus a dash is equal to 900. 900 minus a dash is equal to 900. So we have to, what number we have to write in the blank? So what number we have to write here? So here the number is 900, the answer is also 900. So when did we get the same number? When we subtract a number. So according to the properties of subtraction, if we subtract 0 from any number, we will get the same number. So here we have got the same 900. So when did we get the same number as the answer? If we subtract 0 from the number, so write the 0 in this blank. So the answer is 0. Because if we subtract 0 from 900, again we will get the same number. So children, so these are the some subtractions which are based on subtraction properties. So properties of subtraction. Up to now we have practiced some subtractions on properties of subtraction. So the next topic is subtraction without regrouping. Already we have learnt in the introduction of this chapter. So in the beginning of this chapter, we have practiced some subtraction of 3-digit numbers without regrouping and with regrouping. Again, we will practice some problems on subtraction without regrouping. So in this class, we will practice the subtraction of 4-digit numbers. In second class, we have practiced the subtraction of 3-digit numbers, whereas in third class, we will practice subtraction of 4-digit numbers. So, subtraction without regrouping. Without regrouping means without borrowing. That means there is no need to get borrowing. So, see an example. Subtract 3,245 and 7,968. So these are the two numbers. The first number is 3,245 and second number is 7,968. Here the both numbers have how many digits? 4 digits. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 digits. In the second number also 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 4 digits. Here the two numbers are 4-digit numbers. Now we will practice the subtraction of 4-digit numbers here. So the subtraction will be same as in that of 3-digit numbers. So first we have to write these two numbers one below other. We have to write these two numbers one below other. So while writing one below other, we have to write the greater number first. So which is the greater number among these? So which one is greater? Yes, 7,968 is the greater number. So write the greater number first. So 7,968. So this is the greater number. So now write the smaller number below the greater number. So write the number 3,245. So in this way, first we have to write one number below the other. And we have to arrange the digits of the numbers at their corresponding places. That means it is ones place and this is tens place and this is hundreds place and this is thousands place. So in this way, we have to arrange the digits of each number in the corresponding places. That means the ones digits should be written under ones place and the digits in the tens place should be written under tens place and hundreds digits should be written under hundreds place and thousands digits should be written under thousands place. So in this way, first we have to arrange the numbers at their corresponding places. Now start subtraction. The subtraction will be same as in the of 3-digit numbers we have already discussed in the second class. So let us start subtraction from ones place. So subtraction or addition should always be start from ones place, that is from right side. So first do the subtraction of ones place, that is what are the digits in the ones place? 8 and 5. Subtract 5 from 8. So subtract 5 from 8. So here is the greater number, 8 is the greater number, 5 is the smaller number. We can subtract 5 from 8. So subtraction is possible. There is no need to grouping. That is, there is no need to get borrowing. So subtract 5 from 8. So what is the first number here? 8. So open 8 fingers of your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So children, these are the 8 fingers. What is the second number in ones place? 5. So close 5 fingers among these 8 fingers. So children, see I am closing 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So children, how many fingers are left here? So there are 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 fingers left here. So write 3 under ones place. So now go to tens place. So what are the digits present under tens place? 6 and 4. So what is the first number? 6. So open 6 fingers of your hand. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So children, these are the 6 fingers. So what is the second number in the tens place? 4. So close 4 fingers in these 6 fingers. So children, see I am closing 6 fingers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So children, see how many fingers are left there. So there are 1, 2. So 2 fingers are left there. So write 2 under tens place. Next go to hundreds place. So in hundreds place, what is the first number? 9. So open 9 fingers of your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what is the second number in hundreds place? 2. So close 2 fingers in these 9 fingers. So children, see I am closing 2 fingers. 1, 2. Now count the remaining fingers. So how many fingers are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So children, there are 7 fingers left. So write 7 under hundreds place. So now go to thousands place. So what are the digits present in thousands place? 7 and 3. So what is the first number? 7. So open 7 fingers of your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is the second number? 3. So close 3 fingers among these 7 fingers. So children, see. So close 3 fingers among these 7 fingers. So 1, 2, 3. So children, count how many fingers are left there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 fingers left. So write 4 under hundreds place. The answer is 4723. So in this way, we can do the subtraction of 4-digit numbers without regrouping. That means there is no need to get borrowing. Now we will practice some problems on subtraction of 4-digit numbers without regrouping. So let us go to exercise part.